What's up, Yins? This week on Car Dad Bill, we have a 2021 Ford Explorer Timberline four-wheel drive. This is like an appearance package. It's like a TRD Pro version for the Ford. It's got some cool bells and whistles. It looks great. Hey guys, please subscribe to the channel. The more subscribers, the more views, the more cool cars Car Dad Bill can get. And I want to bring you more and more cool stuff. Let's go for a ride. All right, Yins, standing outside the Ford Explorer Timberline. And what is the first thing you notice about when you see an SUV like this? I know the first thing I notice are these wheels. Some nice trim up front here. Got the Timberline trim, the red line, the tow hooks up front, the blacked out grille, the blacked out fog light area, blacked out plastic. It goes all the way down the side as well. Awesome LED cop headlights. I mean, it's just a cop vehicle, right? It just looks like a cop vehicle. Then look at these aggressive dueler tires with the sweet Timberline wheels. Really nice looking. But you take the overall look at the vehicle, it's just an Explorer with some extra doodads. I like the Timberline logo there, Timberline logo in the back. Regular tail lights, dual exhaust underneath, clean lines as usual. It just looks good. It's kind of subtle. At nighttime, people thought I was a cop. Just the way it looks. Let's jump inside and take a quick peek. All right, guys, we're inside the Ford Explorer Timberline edition, and I don't know if you can see it, but if you notice, Timberline edition gives you some accenting through there. Really like how this all flows together. Really nice. There's your headlight buttons, your trunk release. Follow that dashboard around. We have clean plastic here. The screen sets out very nicely. There's storage under here, and I have all my stuff still in there, so you can see the keys, my wallet, some other keys are all stored up in there. Down here is another storage section. But I like how this all flows down. Kind of like a waterfall effect. You have your engine button up here, your venting here, your screen, it's separated with a compartment there. Then you have your HVAC here. And then down below, you get into your gear selector, your parking brake, and all of that good stuff. Then down here, you have a storage compartment as well. So overall, clean interior. Love this like, it's like a weird kind of, it's not carbon fiber, it's not wood grain. It's like a designed plastic material that wraps around the front of the vehicle. Then we have our normal door panels. Then we have the nice embossed seats, really sharp there. And then in the back, we have our 6 seats with a sunroof. 6 seats. But that's the overall interior. You do have, the gauge cluster has the rotary dials, just like old school. This is all digital in the middle here. And then you have your normal park and reverse and neutral drive and manual modes. I do like, everyone has a different kind of gauge, especially for like the gas. These ones are lines. Some people have rotary and some people have lines. Some people have different things. You know, some manufacturers, they're all different, and I like this one as well. It's pretty cool. But everything on here controls what's up there, just like anything else. Cruise controls over here, your volumes over here, the basic buttons. And I do really like this steering wheel. I like how it sits. I like how it's shaped. I like how it's thick here. It's thin here. It has the 10 and 2 areas for you to drive. Like, I like to hold there sometimes when I'm driving, just to have that control. I love the flat bottom. It's like a Mustang steering wheel. And you have your paddle shifters. You're never going to use the paddle shifters, let's be honest. But flat bottom steering wheel, really like it. Clean interior. Let's hop in the back and see where the kids. Let's open this back up. Now I have my seat pushed all the way back, and this seat's pushed all the way back. Now these seats slide back and forth, and then these fold forward if you want, so that people can get in the back there. We got some static seat belts here. Anna was able to buckle her seat pretty easily. Cup holders in the middle, your HVAC controls in the middle, rubber floor mats. Then you have your pass-through to the third row, which is 2 seats. I was able to fit 6 kids in here, or 5 kids in here, plus myself, pretty easily, pretty comfortably. They enjoyed it. The same thing on the door here, clean. Let's go in the back here real fast, because they have a storage compartment system that I don't know. I mean, it works okay. When the seats are up like this, I can fit my golf bag here, and I can put their golf bags on top, and that's about it. With these seats down though, however, it's a lot more storage. A lot more storage. And look, car dad bill's real. Pringles. I thought I got all the garbage. Apparently I did not. So the seat head flips down. Maybe. There, now it's flat. Look at that storage area. Nice sized. I wish this would cover somehow, so that this would be a flat area, so I could lay things across here. But otherwise, not bad. Let's get on the road and take a drive. And real quick, while we're in the car, before we get on the road, I wanted to go over a couple of the stats. We have the 21 Ford Explorer Timberline 4-wheel drive, 2.3 liter EcoBoost i4 engine with a 10-speed automatic transmission. That's where it kind of goes sour for me, at least. The MSRP on this one's $46,000 after the total options, which includes the cargo area management system, which I wasn't really a huge fan of, and the sunroof. They added this moonroof, this double panel moonroof all the way back, brings it to $49,120. So it's just under 50 grand for a Timberline appearance package Ford Explorer. Gives you the unique grills, the unique fog lamps, the Timberline badging, the tires, a lot of different things like that to bring it to that price. And then it averages 21 miles per gallon. And honestly, I'm averaging 20 miles per gallon, maybe a little bit less than that here and there. So I would almost rather have the bigger engine in this for a similar kind of miles per gallon. I mean, you're not really gaining a whole lot with that 4-cylinder. But let's get out on the road, see how it drives. Guys, out on the road, the good and the bad, right? So I haven't driven a Ford Explorer in a while, like I said before, but this vehicle is perfect for families. It's perfect for, you know, family 4, family 5, family of 6. I'm not able to take my whole family everywhere in this thing, but the good, number 1 on the list, is the overall appearance of the vehicle. It's got that deep green paint color on the outside, the black wheels, the blacked out trim, a little bit of red accenting places inside and outside. We got the embossed seats, stuff like that. Love it, love it. The second thing on my good list is the overall comfort of the vehicle and the vision at night. The LED headlights on the front are very, very sharp and white and clean. They look great at night. So that's number 2 on my list. Let's get to the bad. The bad on my list. And I hate to be a stickler on this stuff, but it drove me crazy the entire time I had this vehicle. And it's the EcoBoost inline 4 and the transmission that's made it to it. I don't know if it's just because of the terrain that I live in and the way that the vehicle is going to be shifting up and shifting down all the time. But that's what it does. As I'm saying that right now, I'm heading up an incline, and the car waits just a little bit too long to downshift to get to that right gear. There's enough power behind this vehicle that has enough power, but it's just a sloppy feel, kind of a tinny feel, and the transmission is very, very unsettled, I guess is the good word for that. So that's my biggest gripe with this SUV. Like I said before, it looks fantastic. It looks kind of like a cop car at night, but outside of that, that transmission is just in the inline four is just good. On my bad list, the steering, and it's one of those things that I didn't notice until later on in the review, later on in the week. But as you're at speed and you're aiming the vehicle around the bend, it's a little bit of a hiccup. It's a little bit of a hesitation in the steering and in the handling as it's going around bends. And I noticed it more like if on a highway, especially on the turnpike, if you're driving, at highway speeds and you're trying to get around these bends, these sharp bends at speed, it might be a combination of the steering and the tire combination that's on this vehicle, because the tires are a little bit more aggressive, a little more all-terrain than a normal street tire would be. So maybe it's those tires kind of gripping funny on the road, but it was a little bit weird. It was a little bit disconnected to the road. Didn't really like that so much. And I guess my third con is the fuel mileage. I mean, for a 2.3 liter turbo, I guess at this size of a vehicle, it's going to have a little bit more strain on it, a little bit more, power. But I feel like it should get better than 20 miles per gallon. It should average in the mid-20s, in my opinion. And I don't really drive these too hard, so for me to only get 20 miles per gallon and drive on the highway a considerable amount, you got to wonder where that mileage is going, and why you're not getting that full amount of mileage that you should be getting in a vehicle like this. But overall, Car Dad Bill, thumbs up. Love the Explorer Timberline. Looks great. It works with the kids. Definitely a cool car. Real cars, real people, real life. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next week.